What brings the most peace in your relationships with other people? What truths do you have and know about your relationships with other people? What parts of these relationships feel timeless or unchanging? Or what parts of yourself feel timeless and unchanging? How does your soul view other people? What would unconditional compassion and love look like in your life and in your relationships with other people? How can you treat yourself and others with more kindness? What would love guide you to do in situations that you're in right now? What would love guide you to do in issues you may be having in any of your relationships right now? Or if you could look at situations in the past that you faced with people in your life who were close to you, if you could look at what you could have done differently, knowing what you know now and experiencing all the things that you've experienced up to this point, what do you think love or your higher self or your inner wisdom or God would have guided you to do differently? How does your soul respond differently than your fear? What would happen if you chose understanding instead of judgment in your relationships and your conflicts with other people? If you were to choose understanding instead of judgment in previous conflicts, would it have influenced outcomes in a different way? Would you have acted differently? Would the other person likely have acted differently? How would it have benefited your relationship with this person or with this group? How does your soul actually want you to respond in conflicts with people? How does your soul actually want you to connect with other people? How does your soul want you to become aware of your connections and your interconnectedness with other people?